Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where not only can we keep a secret, but we are the best kept secret in all of YouTube tarot, and the numbers do not lie. But here's the thing though, it doesn't really make a difference because I don't care. All I care about is expressing myself and, reading a little tarot. So I like to watch my videos. How about that? I film them and then I watch them, and then I'm like, oh, I like that guy, he's really cool. So it is what it is. You gotta do things how you do things. So I don't know, I'm trying to think what I feel like doing today, because I'm in the mode of download that I feel the shift here. I feel it because it's just like we DFs do not care. You do not care right now. You're to the point where it's like, whatever. Like, I don't want to hear this, even with everybody, just everybody. Because you know why? These demons, they need our reactions. DMs need our reaction. Okay, they need it to be, we need to be pining for them. We got to be this, because that's hell. They take our energy. If somebody does something bad to us, okay, and then we get mad, and then we hold on to it for like ever. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate that guy. Can't believe it. And then we're like sitting there. They're literally getting our energy from that. You know what I'm saying? So they're laughing all the way to the fucking energy bank while we're over here, bitching about some jerk off that who even gives a fuck about. So that's what you got to get to, that point in your head where you're like, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't tell them. I don't care. And not just by telling them, you don't even have to tell them. Your actions, is no response is my response of choice now. Because remember, no response is a powerful response. And people, they become confused. Especially when they expect you to give them the reaction that they expect. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people will do something, they'll poke you and they'll expect you to like do something. But when you respond exactly how the exact opposite of how they expect, it's a great fucking, it's really funny, trust me, because the people's look up, then they double down, and then how they expose themselves is because then they start attacking the person who's not even responding to them, because they're trying to get you to respond. So then eventually people see them doing it and they expose themselves, just like right now to you, DFs. Everybody that's hurting you right now because you're not paying attention to them is going to expose themselves for what they really are. And let's get that started, because 10 of Wands in reverse, because they're going to have to carry the burden, these karmics, okay? They're the ones who are going to be stuck doing it all, not us. They wanted us to be, overstressed, burnt out, living this bullshit life, while these people feasted off our energy thinking that they were going to be, taking over the world. I believe they thought. They really thought they found the cheat code. At your expense though, DF. At my expense, at our expense. They really believe that. But now they're stuck carrying the burden, and Empress on the bottom of the deck. I mean, how's that happen? So we know, we're an Empress, we know this. You're an Empress, we're all Empresses here. So, unless you're a karmic, then you may be an Empress in reverse. And we don't like those kind of people around here. So, let's see what else is up here. Judgment is here, brother, okay? It is Judgment Day, and that'll be coming soon to a theater near you, okay? So just remember, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness. This is coming towards these, especially Emperor reverses, who have been secretly behind the scenes manipulating the witches to steal our energy so they could siphon it from them. So it's like quite the gag. It's just the same exact thing as the Wizard of Oz that is going on right now. Like the wizard is the Emperor reverse. Whatever witches he has doing his stuff are presenting themselves as, it's exactly the same. They're presenting themselves like they're good, like the good witch used to pretend like she's good, but she's really just in the Emperor reverse's pocket. And then the ones like us who don't follow what the Emperor reverse says and can see through them, we become the enemy, the wicked witch. So it's, you know, history has, you know, done this. You know, history repeats itself. Sometimes, I don't know, there's a word for it though. Truth is stranger than fiction. You know, sometimes life or acting inspires life or whatever it is, movies. So this is like the other way around. So usually it's based on something, but then now it's, I don't know what I'm saying, sorry. Because Seven of Pentacles, because listen, we've been working hard over here. All right, we'll make these videos all day long. We keep up on our Instagram. We work a regular job. You DF do all this stuff. You are constantly being, you know, seen for how responsible, reliable, and now it's time for us to get, you know, get moved, because right now we're going to look at it from the long-term view. We're past this now, okay? We're headed towards the long-term view. This will be, you know, we're getting our results. Somebody's going to invest in us because UDF are very, very valuable. Remember, why else would all these people want your energy so bad? Why else? Okay, they just want you to think that, you know, you're nothing so they can steal it. That's what they want. They want to make it like, oh, nobody's paying attention to you, DF. We don't care about you. You're making your videos over there. You think you're all funny, but nobody even pays attention to you. That's what they say, but they all know exactly what's going on though. Because it's the energy. Because they see how my energy is. They see I don't give a fuck. They see I don't care. They see we don't care, okay, about what is going on with the DM, what is going on with this karmic. We don't give a fuck, okay? We don't even look at it. It's not interesting anyway, okay? We don't care that you have a depressed DM over there that hates their life because they're not with us. Good work. Enjoy yourselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing anything here that's making us, like, even if you married these, like, it wouldn't even make a difference because it's a joke. It's like, it's all a big fucking scam just to take energy and to get DFs upset that, oh, we took his divine counterpart from him. Oh, he'll never get over that. Guess what? I did. It took me a while, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I didn't care. I'm not going to say, oh, no. No, I do care. But what else is there to do as a DF? What else could you do, DF? What are you going to do after somebody that you unconditionally loved, had a soul connection with, is your twin flame, and you know this without a shadow of a doubt, but it's considered taboo by, you know, traditionalists, so it puts you in an awkward spot, especially when you got demons around to exploit it and, you know, make fun of it or make the DF like they're crazy. But the realistic is the DF's just a very intuitive person who can see things before others see it. That's what we do. We were the first ones to be fooled by these fucking demons. So, of course we're going to be able to see through it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, okay? You ain't fooling me twice, okay? There ain't going to be a number two. Like I said, keep her. Enjoy yourselves. Because once these demons, when you don't care and you can't get a reaction out of you, and then watch what happens. They're going to just toss the DM aside. It's almost like a bully who has your toy, okay? And they think, oh, look, we got your favorite toy, blah, blah. And then we don't give a fuck no more. We just go get a new toy. And then they're like, they don't even care about that toy. You know what I mean? They just throw that down because they want to get this toy so they can do the same thing. It's all about what they can do to us. They don't care about that. Like the DM, that's when the DM's going to learn. They're going to say, oh my God, this was never about me. It was always about DF. They never cared about me. These people used me and abused me and made me do horrible things to the person who loves me the most. And how am I? And I have to live with this now. That's their karma right now. This person has to live with the horrible, horrendous things they did to somebody who only wanted to unconditionally love them. Somebody they love too. They love us, DFs. Our DMs love us. They adore us, but we were too good to be true, is what they feel. No, they're too good to be true. Nobody's like them. Trust me. They're putting on an act. I know their exes. They said they're crazy. They're psycho. They're this. That's why they left them. Okay, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? You could say all these stuff, but when you see somebody and they consistently display these characteristics, that tells you everything you need to know. Nobody can continually be an empress without, you know, with no, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you're not an empress, you're not going to be able to maintain it. You might be able to, you know, be in a movie and pretend you are one, but when it comes out and it's real life, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't take it from the person. Like I was an empress, they not put me down, and I got back up and I became an empress again. So it's like I already was one because I know how to be one again. Didn't take me long. You understand? Didn't take you long, do you have to do this? But took hard work. 7 of Pentacles, all right? But we're here. We are here. We started from the bottom, and now you're here, okay? And you are with the best kept secret in all of YouTube Tarot, right here in New Jersey. That's where I'm at, New Jersey. You want to come find me? Come find me. So, you know, whatevs. Ah, crap, I did it again. I got a new deck of tarot cards coming today. Probably use them later, but they're not like the regular tarot. Like they do this, the talk, and they say like phrases or something. See how that works. Give it a shot when they come in. Amazon tells me between 12:30 and 2:30. Okay, so these people, by us not caring about what's going on, not wondering about what's the DMs doing, not caring about how they hurt us, these people, or our DM hurt us, or whatever family members hurt us, they need us to be like, oh man, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe these people did this to, you know what I mean? And then you're supposed to be sitting on the bed like, oh man, why is everybody like... That is what they expected to happen. And they thought by doing that, that was going to get them some type of, like, they would get our energy that way. But to their biggest surprise is I look them right in their eyes and I tell them, listen, I don't give a fuck what you do. I never liked you anyway. Now beat it, all right? You ain't getting none of this energy now. I would have just gave it to you, just because you were my, you know, whatever. But now it's like, beat it. Don't even come around. You get chased out of here. I'll have an angel out front ready to chase you out of here. Actually, no, angels, go do something to these people. Go make them get all, you know, wild. Let's go make them get chased, all right? Because painful endings are here for them. Gotta get my car inspected today, I think. I think I should do that. Yes, I should. Because you don't need that aggravation. Because Hierophant in reverse, you never know what kind of corrupt official you may run into, okay? So you should always make sure all your records, everything you do is up to date. Make sure your license is up to date. Make sure your insurance, your registration, anything that these people can, you know, use against you, these demons, they will, and they'll do it in a corrupt way. But the thing about it is they're all being watched. So, and it's happening to all of you DFs. Like this is a collective of people that are going through the same exact thing, dealing with corrupt officials, you know, being paid off at our expense, and it looks just so ridiculous. It's like, it's all designed to keep you down. I mean, it makes you feel important, sort of. Like, I'm like, wow, all these people, man, all these people. And you know what the best part is? All these people, DF, could not stop you. They actually made you the best version of yourself. So realistically, you should be thankful for them, because without them, you would not be the way you are right now. You wouldn't even know who you are. That's called transmutation of energy. You're transmuting the negative energy projected at you and turning it into a positive. What was meant to destroy you, you thrived through. So congratulations, I'm proud of you. But don't forget, we still got these corrupt officials. They'll pop up somehow with some bullshit, you know, something like that. But that they don't matter, because they're the ones who cares. Because once they get busted, then there'll be that's where the news comes from, because that's what people like. So they're paying attention to that. That's where like an FBI agent would be paying attention to. They like busting corrupt cops because it's like a big newspaper article and shit, instead of just like some random fucking douchebag. So keep being corrupt. Keep taking bribes. It's your career, not mine. I wouldn't take no bribe. Just go to work. Do what I gotta do. Because by doing that, we'll get the 10 of Pentacles, okay? That's crazy. So the best way to the 10 of Pentacles is by doing the right thing, okay? No need to cheat your way to this, which so many people do. cheat their way to this, because what's going to happen is you have to maintain this. It's easy to get here. It's very difficult to maintain the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, anybody could get there, but now you stay there. That's where the real stuff. So that's what this DF, they're trying to prevent DF from receiving this Ten of Pentacles. But like I stated a million times, okay, the Ten of Pentacles is nice. We're not against money. We like money. We're cool with that. But this is not what it's all about for us. This is never what it's been about for us, DFs. This is just an extra bonus. Okay, this is your extra bonus. Ten of Pentacles. While they're trying to stop, these people are trying to, use corrupt officials to, slow down your hard work, put you in this Ten of Wands energy. But all that's coming of this is them facing judgment, painful endings with the Ten of Swords, and this is all because you're a hardworking Seven of Pentacles type person where you just never gave up. Your perseverance state. The Seven of Pentacles is why you are in the position you're in right now, because of your hard work and your ethic, your work ethic. Because if you gave up, none of this would be happening right now. I wouldn't be talking to you. You wouldn't be listening. It would be the same thing. You wouldn't be looking your best version. You wouldn't be headed towards the Ten of Pentacles. Hard work pays off, brother. That's why they tell you to do it. That's why nothing good comes easy. How about this? High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So I had the Empress and the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. I mean, I don't even look at that when I do that. I do this, and I put it down, and I start talking about whatever the frig I'm talking about. So we know we're headed towards the Ten of Pentacles, and we know our enemies are headed towards the Ten of Swords. Opposites. Opposite ways. We're going opposite ways. One dog looking this way, one dog looking that way, and then that guy right there saying, well, what do you want from me? And then the guy says, oh, it looks like somebody we know. And then he says, it's him with the beard. So you're looking one way, I'm looking the other way, and that's where I'm headed, and that's where you're headed. I'm headed to the Ten of Pentacles. We are headed to the Ten of Pentacles. You are headed to the Ten of Pentacles. Karmic energy, Ten of Swords. That way. Go that way towards the Ten of Swords, please. We'll do one or two more here. Try to keep these under a half hour. I think you get more out of them when they're shorter. When they're long, it's like, how much can you really talk about? It's like the text messages. Like sending a bunch more like littler ones, you could almost like read them better than the one big long one. Just like, if I go see somebody's thing, I see like 2.5 hours, 3. I'm like, whoa, what's this person talking about for 3 hours? And it's probably a bullshit Six of Pentacles in reverse nonsense, because it's all about them. They just want to hear themselves talk. That is what certain karmic readers will do. They'll sit there and just talk. Now, not all of them. Some of them, do whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all about them. They're all about taking energy, these fucking readers that do this nonsense, that just want to hear themselves talk, because it's a one-sided charity. They want you to donate to them, okay? Give. But when you can't do nothing, then they don't want nothing to do with you. That is not a friend, okay? Me, on the other hand, you, on the other hand, DF, somebody came to us, we help them. We ain't here. We're here for the love. We're not here for the money. The money is all extra. If anything comes to that, awesome. But we're here for the Ten of Cups, okay? And these people let their greed get ahead of them. So we'll do one more card. We know that end for result for us is going to be Ten of Pentacles. This is whatever. So this is telling me that the energies are, working with corrupt officials, to where I see perhaps, good FBI agents, ones like that you can't buy, are seeing this and then calling judgment. And by doing this is causing a Ten of Swords for these people, leading to us getting this Ten of Pentacles because of our hard work. So it tells me a lot. That's basically like somebody does something, we get to sue them all. You know what I mean? Oh, I know what you did. We're gonna sue you. Like DF, you'll be suing these people because they've done stuff to you. They've done things to hurt you, and it's documented. There's evidence of this. Okay, there's evidence of it. They've been investigating spiritual crimes as of late. Okay, it's going to be a new thing. So you're going to get in trouble in the 3D for spiritual crimes now, because they can see by what they did to a lot of DFs that this actually can affect people's lives. You know what I mean? This is not something that's like a joke. So that's why the spiritual crimes are gonna, people will be trying. I think California does it too, actually, to be honest with you. Because, brother, we're a Queen of Pentacles. We'll always be a Queen of Pentacles. And there's not a damn thing you could do about it. Queen of Pentacles gets their 10 of Pentacles, while these people who all grouped up together are going through all this bullshit with their corrupt, friends, their friends in high places, the one who would do that little favor. It's all one person doing a bunch of little favors. That's why it is like that. It's all different people, all expecting to get something from you, DF, all thinking that they're going to get something from your energy, all feeling like they belong, like it's a fucking, like it became like they were like a fraternity or something, but it was all designed to hurt you. You get all these, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what kind of people are these? What the fuck kind of people does something like that? Who would want to be a part of that? I just don't get it. Like me as a DF, if somebody came to me and said, hey, listen, we got this person, we can probably steal their energy, and come, we got this group, we're called a coven, and we do like really weird stuff. We like sacrifice people and chant and but listen, nobody knows, and we're like, we get all the money. It's like secret. It's like a secret society. I would say, go fuck yourself, I would say, because I ain't into that nonsense. Go fuck yourself. Keep your money and your fucking status, because God knows what the real ones are. God knows what's going on in your head. God knows. So whatever bullshit you want to portray, people that want to act like you're, this holy person, when in reality you're doing devil stuff, that's all coming out. So if you do something like that, believe it. Your time is up. The shift is here, brother. And the end result is DF being a Queen of Pentacles while getting their 10 of Pentacles. While these people are facing judgment, dealing with fucking whatever corrupt officials that are getting caught. Good officials are seeing this. This is, creating this, do it all, everybody for themselves. People are ratting on each other. And all this becomes is now as a 10 of Swords in reverse, because there's endings here, because spiritual crimes will be investigated by good people, because they see that it's not a joke no more, okay? They see it affecting people's lives. It has been documented. So have a great day. Thanks.